Example 3t. Write y equals x squared minus 8x plus 10 in turning point form. This question requires you to complete the square. The first step when completing the square is to take out as a common factor your a value. In this particular case, our a value is 1, so we don't actually need to remove anything, so the first step is done for us already. We then move on to adding and subtracting half of the square of b. So in this particular case, b is negative 8, which means that we're going to half negative 8 and square it, i.e. negative 8 on 2 squared, and then we add and subtract that. By adding and subtracting, we're not changing the value of this equation, we're just, I suppose, adding and subtracting the same thing, which is just 0, so we're adding 0 to it. Simplifying that just a little bit to give us the negative 4 squared in both of these cases. We're now up to recognizing the fact that we have something here which is a difference of 2 squares. So by that we mean we take the first value that we square, so x, the second value that we square, which is negative 4, and if we multiply those two together and then times it by 2, you get this value in the middle. Now this is a property that allows us to factorize. So we're going to factorize the first 3 terms of this equation. And when we do this, what we end up with is a bracket x minus 4 squared, then minus what we've still got left on the end here. So what this actually means is I've taken this x portion, this negative 4 portion, and I've got x minus 4. Then I square it. If you were to expand this, you would get out x squared minus 8x plus negative 4 squared. We're now up to simplifying this, so negative 4 squared is 16, so we'll have minus 16 plus 10, which we can simplify down to negative 6, which is actually our end answer. So in turning point form, this is written as y equals x minus 4 all squared minus 6.